the next step for me, this is like basic chocolate pudding. I'm going to take it to an extra couple next levels. Some next level chocolate pudding. So, since all my ingredients are cold and they're all well blended together, I'm going to add this at the end, which is a delicious coconut butter, which is basically the meat of the mature coconuts made up into a butter, like peanut butter or whatever. And when you buy this from like a health food store or online or wherever, you want to mix it up because you will see that the oil settles at the top. It's not bad, it's good, but you just kind of want to mix it up a little bit unless you're gonna be putting like from a fresh jar, which is a fresh jar. Because we go through this stuff pretty fast. Because it's a wonderful, just anytime snack or treat, just a couple spoons of that. Very fatty, very satisfying, very good. So you want to mix it up if it's a fresh jar. Even if it's not a fresh jar, you probably mix it up. It's going to help. And the colder it is, the more hard it's going to be. It's pretty hot today, so it's pretty liquid. So I'm just going to throw a couple spoons in here, and then I'm going to put it on the blender real quick because it's going to solidify a little bit more. So I want to get it blended pretty well before it all gets really cold and solid, which isn't going to be much of a problem after I put it in the bowl and mix in some other goodies. So this is the last thing I'm going to do with the blender before I put it into my bowl. Just going to heap this in there because this is good stuff. Okay. Finger licking. Best part of cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this up on here real quick. Gotta wiggle it and jiggle it sometimes. Okay, it's getting pretty thick. I think it's about as good as it's gonna get at this point. I don't know what to do with the lid. Okay, well, off stage. So now some more tasting. Best part. That's good. Nice, dark, chocolatey, fatty, delicious. Transfer into a separate container. Now you can put this into a bowl, whatever kind of container you got laying around. If you are making this for just yourself or like one other person, it's going to stay a little bit, it can keep for a while. But in my household, I eat it. It doesn't last very long. I know it looks like a lot, but you can go through it real fast. Especially if you love chocolate and it's hot outside. Alright. This is the hard part about the blender option. It's getting it out from around the little blades. But it's really worth it getting it all out. Because you don't want to let any of that go to waste. Another thing you can do is if you don't want to get it all out, you can just save all this residue right here. And put some more liquid, maybe a little bit of bananas, some other goodies in there. And make a smoothie. And then pour it out because it's more liquid. It's easier. So I think maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to set this off to the side here. And then we're going to discuss extra add-ins. So I happen to be fortunate and have some delicious fresh shredded coconut over here. Which, in my honest opinion, is so much better than the store-bought stuff. But we know that. Come on. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in here. I generally just like add it in for texture and thickness, and coconut is amazing. So it's also free mostly if you can just find some coconuts. Yeah. So we'll definitely do the free stuff. So if you have an avocado tree or you know somebody get some avocados and coconuts and bananas, I mean, we're talking like free snacks, like free pudding. Oh, well, I mean, a couple spoons of even Primo chocolate powder is gonna be pretty inexpensive. Because this is a whole pound. You're not gonna use the whole pound for one dish of pudding or one batch of pudding. It would take a lot of pudding batches. Maybe one day I'll like break down the costs and share it with you folks, but for right now, I don't know. I mean, I can do some math, but not that much math in my head. So just gonna really pack that in here because I love coconut. And the coconut gives an extra little bit of sweetness to it. So we have the extra coconut butter that I added in afterwards, all optional, and the shredded coconut. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh man, see, it can absorb a lot. This gets a little, just chunkier, which is good. Okay, well, I'm running out of coconut. Believe it or not, folks. Oof. Okay, I'll just let that be for a while. Alright, next things we can add in here. Some delicious chia seeds. I like these because they gel, so it kind of makes it even a little bit thicker, and the gelling action is also useful to keep things moving internally. It's also an added perk. I mean, there's, fatty acids and minerals and healthy stuff in here too. But I'm going to let you know, they gel when they get wet. And they also keep things moving pretty good. I mean, not like you're going to have an emergency or anything, but there's definitely, helps with the traction, if that's a concern. So I'll let you know. But don't be scared. And then also, we got some hemp seeds. Yes, this is in the marijuana family. Will not get you high. Lots of good fats in here, so don't be scared. You can put some of that stuff in, and it's also like a cool texture. So these are all my extra add-ins, and it kind of looks like my bowl is getting pretty full, which is not a problem because I'm just gonna eat some very soon. So we'll just mix this up a little bit more. Probably can use a smaller spoon. Make things a little easier on myself because I'm not always the most graceful. Sometimes I make messes, most times. Luckily, food messes are fun to clean up. I won't lick that right now. I'll lick it later. Okay. This is looking good. Alright, so we've gone from basic smooth chocolate pudding, just banana, avocado, water, and salt. 4 ingredients. 2 of which are the main thing. Oh, and chocolate. How could I forget? So basic smooth chocolate pudding to like chunky, delicious, fat-tastic chocolate pudding. So let me just sample this right now. This is good. That's good. I mean, for lack of a better word, it's beefy. So, there you have it. Chocolate avocado pudding. And it takes a lot less time if you're not making a video too. Just a little FYI. Alright, thanks. See you soon.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the